But just as a core point at the beginning of the 2021 vaccine rollout in January, surely there's got to be some skepticism as a society to say, if they've been proven to be so distrustworthy, how can we take their word that these vaccines are, well, it turns out that they weren't as effective as they told us they were going to be, and people can actually get affected with COVID, but how can we trust that they're even as safe as they say they're going to be?
Okay, so yeah, now we're really getting into the crux of the matter. So I think it's fine for you to have a strong prior that pharmaceutical companies should not be trusted. I think that is a reasonable point of view to hold. I think, though, if you are like a good Bayesian and you update in the face of new information, that the longer amount of time that we have these vaccines, and we'll just talk about like the major ones in the US,
yeah,
the longer amount of time that we have these and the greater the number of people who are vaccinated increases, as that number increases, we become more confident about the safety of them. And I totally sympathize with the person who in January 1st, 2021 was vaccine hesitant. So like my dissertation and my what's called job market paper was on COVID vaccination lotteries, which were this dystopian thing that existed in the US in which people were offered entry to a lottery for getting vaccinated as a way of boosting vaccine uptake.
Sorry, that's ambiguous. Do you mean that if they win, they get vaccinated, or if they win the lottery, they get
No. If they get vaccinated, they are given free entry into a lottery. This was rolled out in one state and ended up being adopted by 19 more states. And so, yeah. However, if you believe that vaccines are effective, paying people to get them is like a reasonable proposition. And in fact, a lottery is like the best way to do it because people don't understand expected value. They're going to massively overvalue the value of their lottery ticket. And there's some evidence to support the fact that exactly the people who are going to downplay their risks of getting COVID or downplay their risk of bad reaction to COVID, there's the exact people who are going to exaggerate their EV of the lottery. So I actually think it was like a smart program. But one of the things that I had to understand before doing this was understanding vaccine hesitancy. And vaccine hesitancy is extremely high throughout the Western world, much less in the developing world.